And so then go back to that point about weight loss. If I'm trying to lose weight, what are the biggest myths around weight loss that hold people back and inhibit them?
One is you have to be perfect. If I'm on my diet, I'm good. If I'm off my diet, not only am I bad, but as soon as I'm off my diet, I have sinned, and there is no solace for me. A lot of people have that falling off the bandwagon thing where they'll eat clean food, whatever that means, diet food for weeks and weeks and weeks. They have one kebab, they have one cheeseburger, and they're like, "Doc it. That's it, man. I'm done dieting. I'm not a good person anymore." It's like that whole dichotomizing and kind of a religious approach, that hurts a lot of people, because in reality, if you just eat a cheeseburger, your body's like, "Oh, sweet. Like I got a little bit more carbohydrates stored in the muscle. I recovered a little bit more. My diet fatigue is actually lower because you fed me some food. Tomorrow, I'm back on the diet. I'm making even better gains than if I didn't have that cheeseburger because I was so exhausted." And so a lot of people have that approach completely backwards, and they're like, "I'm either good or I'm bad." And that's really tough. Another one is people think that the approach to lose weight is the same as the approach to maintain it. This is really, really, really nasty because so my wife is a board certified family med sports med doctor, and she does a lot of work, international Olympic teams, all that stuff. And she is looking at these formal recommendations from the medical literature. And it's like, here's the kind of diet you need to lose weight. And then she was like, she followed up with some of the professionals and she's like, "And so what about maintenance?" And they're like, yep. What do you mean, yep? What are you talking about? That's not the conversation. So people think, okay, I'm going to clean up my diet. No more ice cream, no more crisps, no more Cheetos. I'm going to eat super healthy. And then when I get to the weight that I want, I eat continuously super healthy. I never have ice cream again. What kind of bizarre world is it? And so they'll flop back to the other one. Well, they'll try for a few months after they've gotten to the weight they like to just eat completely super healthy, clean, everything like that. They lose a little bit more weight. They're exhausted. They're tired. Their food focus is driving them nuts. They'll eat some ice cream and they'll go, "I'm a sinner." And then ice cream, cheeseburgers, up they go. And then they regain all the weight. So a huge myth is the fact that, yeah, when you're losing weight, you got to pay a little bit more attention to what you eat. But once you've gotten to that weight, you both need some time. Roughly every 3 months that you diet hard to lose weight, you should be taking about at least 2 months at maintenance, just maintaining it. So if you weighed 100 kilos, now you're down to 90 after 3 months, for about 2 or 3 months, just stay at 90. Eat mostly the healthy stuff that you were, but throw in a little junk in there. Maintenance, again, is much easier than losing. When physiologically and psychologically, your diet fatigue comes down after those 2 or 3 months, you're able, if you'd like, to start dieting really hard again to get to that next goal that you have, or you just live in balance for the rest. But if we tell you like, here's your diet to make you lean and healthy, and you're like, okay, how long do I have to do this? And the doctor's like, forever? What am I supposed to do? I'm never allowed to have tiramisu after dinner ever again. And they're like, well, try not to. That's terrible advice. And not only do medical people too often say that, most people have that in their heads. And it's a very, very untenable situation.